Amanda really enjoys life. Amanda just has a happiness about her that goes wherever she goes. She grew up in South Africa and spending half her life in South Africa on a farm and all these adventures all over the world. And that was our first thing. We started traveling together and we've continued ever since.
Every one of our kids traveled, when they were 8 weeks old. I'm most proud that Ben and I have prioritized seeing new cultures and being able to just really experience life.
Amanda's cancer journey started sort of in a weird way, like so many things around COVID. There was a planned mammogram that got postponed because of weather. Someone had canceled and she took that appointment and they found a little lump.
2 days later, a doctor called saying you have stage 1 breast cancer. And, that was a shock.
The chemo she had to do herself because of COVID restrictions. So she would go to Dana-Farber by herself. I felt helpless. I felt like there wasn't anything I could do to make things better.
My treatment was to have surgery first, then chemotherapy, and then a month's worth of radiation. It was grueling in terms of I just got sicker and sicker and sicker every single week until the last week when I was kind of the most sick.
It was hard to watch, and it was really tough on Amanda. It was tough on me. It was tough on everybody. We got the clean bill of health actually while, basically a year after treatment started. We were all excited, and Labor Day weekend in Nantucket, Amanda was, having a hard time with her balance. Summer was over, we came back, she got some tests, and, we were just absolutely devastated with the fact that she had a brain tumor. It metastasized. It was a gut punch, and I don't think I was sort of braced for it.
It was quite a shock when it returned, 9 months later. It was never expected to come back in my brain.
They were able to surgically remove the first tumor. A few months later, there were some more tumors. They surgically removed those.
It has given me side effects that really can't be cured. So I cannot feel my right foot. I do not have mobility on that side of my body.
Our whole families had to make some adaptations, and for the most part, we're moving right along. I mean, Dana-Farber is a big part of our life. We're there just about every week. The kids are making adjustments, we're making adjustments, and Amanda keeps powering through. Chemotherapy that Amanda's on is called sacituzumab, and that was developed here in Boston. Breast Cancer Research Foundation, which is the organization that we're raising money for.
It's a targeted therapy. It's not going to hit every cell in your body, and as a result, you feel just a little bit better than when it does target every single cell in your body.
It's 2 weeks on, 1 week off until they find something else to use, and right now it's working. It's keeping it contained to her brain. I'm fighting with the expectation that somebody at BCRF is going to come up with something that changes Amanda's life and a lot of other lives. These dollars that come in, they're really working. Like, they're going to somebody who is in our community, who's developing new cancer drugs. Like, if this had happened to Amanda 10 years ago, this drug wasn't around. 5 years ago, it wasn't available in the general public. So when we go out and raise the money that we raise, like, the expectation is that somebody is going to turn that into a cure.
So fortunate to be surrounded by so many supporters, family, friends, everyone checks in on me, and that's just so heartwarming.
Amanda's positivity has been unbelievable through all of this. It's inspiring to me, it's inspiring to the kids, it's inspiring to our whole community. The cancer hasn't really defined Amanda, but it's been a thing that we've all rallied around.
You do the best with what you have, and that's been my mentality. I'm always super positive. I always see things on the bright side.
The family cancer battle's emotional, and as much as I try to have it all together all the time, that takes, there is a cost to that. And I think Amanda sees boxing as a healthy outlet for me.
I think it's the best thing for him. He's focused so hard on being physically fit, mentally fit, the best husband to me, the best caregiver to me, the best father to our kids.
This is not how she wanted to spend her kids' teenage years, and it's unfair, but it's the cards we've been dealt, and we can cry about it or we can work as hard as we can to get through it. And that's what I've learned, that as tough as I think I am, Amanda's a hell of a lot tougher. She can't take a break, a timeout, can't lean on the ropes. She's got to just keep going, and that's what I tell myself. When I want to quit, when things get hard, I think about Amanda, and I think about how hard it is for her to go through each day, just her energy sapped. We're almost at $500,000 raised between the two fights, and that's to me, like that's what it's all about. Like we're actually putting dollars into the system that can help, change this trajectory for so many people.